Welcome to the 2018 Wayne State preview for the GLIAC Softball Media Day. I'm Jeff Weiss and joined by head coach Gary Bryce. Gary, last year's team went 40-16 and advanced to the Super Regionals for the third time in 4 years. What are the expectations for this year's team?
Hopefully show up and play well and see where the chips fall.
Obviously, you had a all-star pitcher, outfielder, and Lindsey Butler who graduated. And now this year you've got 4 seniors. What do you expect from them in terms of leadership?
Well, I think you win with seniors, and seniors have basically been played in program for 4 years, so they should have some idea what it's all about, and they should be able to teach some of the younger kids what's expected of them.
Obviously, academics, that's why we're in college. One of your returning players, Kristen Lucas, was a GLIAC Commissioner Award winner. I think that just kind of reiterates the focus on academics and athletics at Wayne State.
Well, we have some goals. One of the goals is try to have a 3.5 GPA for the team as a whole. And in the last couple of years, we've been able to either achieve it or be close to it, and that's still our goal. And Kristen is a very fine softball player and an excellent academic person, and will do well.
Obviously, pitching is a key to any softball victory. Obviously, with Lindsey graduating, where do you look at for pitching for this year?
Well, we have 3 pitchers. Megan Qatar's back, won 13 games for us last year as a second pitcher. I don't know if we necessarily have a number 1 pitcher. We have 3 kids throwing right now, Megan being one. Presley is another one, and Brianna's another one, which are both freshmen. Megan's a junior. And hopefully they can find a strike zone consistently, and we can play defense behind them. We don't have a Lindsey Butler anymore. I don't know if we have a strikeout person, so we're going to have to play good defense, and hopefully offensively we can stroke the ball.
Speaking offensively, the Warriors put up a lot of runs last year, but kind of slowed a little bit in the postseason. You were able to win a regional at UMSL, but obviously at Southern Indiana the runs were tough to come by. This year, with so many veterans returning in the lineup, what do you expect offensively?
Well, we've been working really hard on the hitting. I thought when we came back from Florida, we really didn't hit. A lot of our 16 losses were in extra innings, 1-0, 2-1, et cetera, for not hitting. And we were fortunate at UMSL that we had a decent go, and right day, sun was shining, we got some hits, scored some runs. But that kind of didn't happen at the Super Regional. But in all fairness, Southern Indiana and UMSL and the league as a whole was pretty good. So, you had to work for your runs, and we were fortunate to go as far as we did. We would have liked to have gone farther, but that didn't happen.
All right, Kristen, going into your senior year, obviously one of the leaders on the team, and you've been able to balance academics and athletics. How have you been able to accomplish that?
Well, I had a lot of experience in high school. I had to balance hockey and softball in school, so prior to coming into university, I've had a lot of practice doing that, and I think I've almost mastered that skill. And so, I have excelled in the classroom, and I think it is because I'm able to manage my time with the demanding softball schedule and my academics. I think I've done really well in that area.
This year there's 4 seniors to help bring along the team. What do you think that you bring, and what do the other seniors bring to the table in terms of leadership?
Well, I think we all have different styles of leadership. Like I've said to the coaches, my style of leadership is on the field. I'm not particularly a vocal person. I won't talk just to talk. I will show it on the field what I can do. We have Kylie Baird. She's our second baseman. She's more vocal than I am. But she's a very positive person, and she knows how to motivate people, and she knows how to lead by example as well. We have Hailey Lazeric, who is an all-around team favorite. Everybody loves her, and she gets everybody going when the time comes down to it. She gets everybody pumped up, and she can deliver a hit when we need it. And I think she's a very reliable person. We have Shelby Fredline, who is our last senior. She's a very good player. She has an amazing arm. She has a great bat. In previous years, she would come in to pinch hit, and she would give us the hit when we needed it.
Obviously, team goals are to go on to the NCAA. 3 of the last 4 years they've been into the Super Regionals. What are the team goals this year?
The team goal this year is to get to the final 8, of course. we also have our community service team goal, which is to get 15 hours a person in a personal goal, and then 15 hours softball related. Then we also have an academic goal to get over 3.5 GPA, which we have achieved, I think, close to that or more than that most of the years that I've been here. So I think they're pretty attainable.